Like you said, it's more likely to be something comfortable. I'm excited to see how well it does. Personally, I'm not a fan of it, but perhaps KMV can prove me wrong.
Of course, final comps now locked in as the Casio will go into the mid lane for Dark Passage. Overall, this is going to be an interesting game coming out because the Kalista lane, one that we haven't seen in so long, we have to wonder how these lanes are going to match up. Ashe, the potential.
That top lane matchup will definitely be one that we need to keep our eyes on.
Well, exciting as it's going to seem, it looks like we are going to see the SKT Kalista coming out 6-16, a wonderful place. The SKT skins. And both.
The thing about Casio is she's actually very good against clear out those voidlings early on. Remember that mindful of is this level 6 mark, because once Plugo has that ultimate, it makes it for an easy setup gank in the mid lane when you have the Nidalee coming in.
Yeah, of course, Nidalee with more than enough damage to back that up. Now shifting our attention to the top lane. No one taking control as well. Right now, Dark Passage's laner is just doing incredibly well across the board. You saw a bit of aggression on the bottom side. Alistair going for that headbutt pull combo, but the reality of that bottom lane is that you just flash over. There goes the Petrifying Gaze. First Blood, Bear moving forward. First Blood already dropping. Bear potentially in a tough spot here. Should have to ult soon. No hold.
The opportunity to get the collapse down onto the Nidalee. They take advantage of it. They get themselves First Blood, and now they should be able to pick themselves up an Infernal Drake off the back of it.
And that's pretty much the perfect Drake to pick up in this scenario. Of course, Kyrie relatively low, but the team is more than happy to back him up, and that Casio sustained damage is insane, as it always has been. Now there's a fight in the bottom side of the map. They're looking for a little bit more. Fox in trouble. He flashes, but that's not where not getting cut down. They're going to make it a trade back and forth, but in comes the TP.
Hey, as Dark Passage pick themselves up, all sorts of advantages all across the map. We have to start off by discussing what happened up in the top lane, because Kirei, he read them.
Taking a bit of damage. A little bit of a 2v1 here. Infernal Drake backing up Julio Stito in this case, but TP just going to start this one up. They take it, take a little bit of a leash for the Nidalee, and just looking to hopefully grab it. So Julio Stito is here. He might want to look block, and DP going now delivered in. Fade's call comes out, but he's only saving Bear. He cannot save himself. Catfish has got a taste for the cow. A little bit of beef for dinner here, and Kirei on the way in as Bear is just going to get cut down. My God.
DP suddenly switching things on. They come in to the bottom lane, and the action still continues in the top.
Echo skipping out, dodging out, but
they could have. It seemed like they had a plan, but there now.
He's in trouble, does have the Unbreakable Will, and is walking away. Doesn't stop KOSQ from throwing down a bit more damage, but maybe this is Excite back in, but no, he gets picked up by the Tomcat. Beautiful ult comes in from KOSQ. Kennen gets the ult down, but the stun from Echo onto 2 means a double kill in favor of DP, and
for one of the damage dealers of DP to be targeted, and then he's just coming in, gobbling them up and getting them to safety. And now that DP have so much control of the map, they
just in the mid lane. And I mean, it does not get easier from here, especially as they're going to start to pick up these inner towers. You can see Echo pushing on the bottom as well. KMV doing their best to force a fight, but you can see an act of desperation. Bear tries to taxi his way into the backline, but gets off a little bit more than shoot. Element jumps forward, but there's no team with him. He's all alone, and he just gets popped in an instant. Tomcat now delivering to the front lines. They're trying to lock down Elwin. They will get him. They trade it back, but Rogu is here. Kirei suddenly in the middle of the team. Bear doing his best. KMV, they're trying to get something back, but it is simply not enough. They will grab the Gragas, but how much is it worth as KOSQ runs forward? Quick ult as the Kalista tries to throw out the auto, grabs another kill. KOSQ on a rampage through this team as he just cuts down member after member. The triple kill coming through.
So a little bit of a messy fight, but Dark Passage is still the team to come out on top. They have the Baron buff as well. They're going to break into the base.
Though, just swallowed up. In goes Kirei, breaks up the team. Julio Stito now set to fall. The fight continues. Bear getting pulled back. Fox looking for a way in. Does use the cleanse. Bear pulled in. Rogu on the backside. He doesn't bring anyone else with him. He's knocked into the team, but it's the double kill for KOSQ. He's looking to make it a triple, tries to get more, gets locked up, looking maybe for the quadra. The kills just keep coming in. Gragas
final fight for DP, utilizing the massive gold lead that they have to close out that final team fight. KMV just tried to find one every opportunity they could, but it just was not enough.
No, and they're going to close it out here in one final.